All right, everybody. Welcome back. Reborn. We are currently on our way to the Legion Fort Moonmoth in order to drop off a rather large sum of money to pay for a garrison there. And then after that, I think we'll make our way back over to Balmora since it's so close. Picked up a recipe in Pelagiad that we want to give to Rithleen, and then from there, I'm thinking we'll talk to Caius, see if there's see how much he can train our speechcraft, and then do some investigation into the Redguard that went missing. Our healer friend Tyrmaline. Again, I don't know how to pronounce his name. The joys of having a game that's mostly text-based is that when you have a bunch of weird names, nobody really knows how to pronounce them. Or maybe people do know how to pronounce them, and I'm just the exception. I don't know. But regardless. Make our way up towards Balmora. Hello, Mr. Scribb. Scribb's cute. And dangerous. I mean, tiny little bug with paralyzing breath. See how that goes. And it usually results in you getting paralyzed and then nibbled to death. So, here we are. We're already at Fort Moonmoth. Good progress already. Not like I was already halfway there when I started.
Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
It's the dude in here. Right in the middle.
I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm Rad Hardheart. How can I help you?
Well, you're the guy I wanted to talk to. Let's talk to you. Here to deliver the soldier's salary this month? Yes, sir. The census in excess gives a little extra to each soldier. Excellent. Thank you. This will definitely make the soldiers happy. If I wanted to be a corrupt dick, I could also do that, and I could have let that one drug smuggler into the town and into the country and gotten a little bit more, and I could
only have a few moments.
taken the money. But that's not who my character is, so that's not what we're going to do. And now we make our way to Balmora. May as well just enjoy the walk. I know I lost track of some of the things that I was saying in the last episode. The reality of how my stream of consciousness works. We'll head on down. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Thank you so much to everybody who's been enjoying the series so far. And thank you to everyone who has commented, liked, subscribed. And if you are just tuning in for the first time here, then thank you for checking it out, giving the series a chance. If it's something that you enjoy, then again, like, comment, subscribe. It's all stuff that'll help me get seen by the algorithm and therefore more people can enjoy it, and maybe eventually I can start to branch out into other topics, other games. Who knows? Not anytime soon, though. I am enjoying doing the Morrowind series. Was getting a little glare on my screen, so I had to get up and shut the window.
I really need to get my weapon resharpened. Where is my latest
Balmora.
The prey approaches.
Want to go and talk to for her roasted rat recipe. Two rat recipes. Crispy rat Vivek style. There are several ways to make rats palatable. One of the best is to cook it at a high heat and add some spice. If you're eating rat, you can't spare anything, so there are two recipes here. One for the best, relatively speaking, meat, and one to use the leftover rat as stock. 1 or 2 rats depending on the size. Note that there is no way to make a blighted rat palatable. Diseased rats are usually okay, they're all diseased, it's just a matter of degree. Handful of bitter green petals, a spoon or 2 of ash salts, salt rice flour, a large metal pot, tongs or a metal strainer or some way to get the meat out of the boiling oil. A pair of steel tongs was the secret of my survival in Vivek as a young woman. Cut the rat leg meat off the bone and into strips. I don't recommend using anything but the larger leg cuts. First, make a large fire and hang the pot somewhat high above the fire for a low heat. Put the rest of the rat meat, that is, not the leg meat cut into strips, into the pot. Let it cook down for a few hours. Much of the fat and oil should come out, and make a nice layer of oil in the pot. Take the meat out of the pot and set it aside. Make the fire much larger and lower the pot for a very hot fire. Make a plate or shallow bowl of salt rice flour. Dip the rat meat into the salt rice flour. You might need to add a little water, but the rat is so oily it should stick by itself. You shouldn't need an egg coat or anything. When all the strips are coated and the oil is bubbling, dump the strips into the oil. Leave for 1 short glass. Take the strips out. Let them cool. Rub the bitter green and ash salts into them, then put them back in for another short glass. If you want a better meal and can afford it, dump the oil in the pot until there is a thin coat and cut up some strips of hack-a-low, ampoules, and marshmallow and fry them in the oil until they just start turning brown. This can really help suppress the flavor of the rat, but the bitter green does a decent job on its own. Now for rat soup. Using the same pot, toss out the oil and put the rest of the meat back in. Add another handful of bitter greens and a couple spoons of ash salts. Fill the pot with water so that the meat is entirely covered. At this point, you can make a somewhat palatable soup of the rest of the rat. To stretch it a bit, add in some ash yams, wickweed, hack-a-low, or just about anything you can get your hands on. Good. Gotta love the little world building pieces, because honestly, that just made rat sound appetizing. No, Nine Toes doesn't have anything he can teach.
What brings you here?
I'll have another recipe for you, obviously. Recipe for rat? Really? I guess I can send it to my father, but I doubt he'll be able to use this one. Sure, we have rats in Hammerfell, but they're rats. Do I have any other local recipes on me right now?
someone watching me. I can tell.
Like I said, I wanted to talk to Caius too. A couple things I need to ask him.
Are you here to discuss your orders? Or is there something else you want?
Yeah, it's something else. I ain't taking no orders from you quite yet, sir. We're going to talk about the ones on the ark. On the mainland. Hydra Uvaline lives in Friarwatch. Aquilinius in the Ebon Tower. In the palace's high chambers. Thor has a house in Endothrin. Okay.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Well, now have all of those. You want to talk about getting sidetracked?
I'm waiting.
Are you here to discuss your orders?
No, I want
Or
to
is
talk
there
about
something else
training.
you want?
I have 2,000 gold. Yeah, let's train our speechcraft up. Let's just get it up to 20. That's boosted my level progress up to 39%. That's still, the skill is still at 56, like
Make it quick, Outlander.
increased. I'm going to ask him about Avia. Asking people around town.
Do you want...
What about you? You're a person who seems to be around this area, so you would have seen her come.
This town is Balmora, council seat of House Lalu. We're loyal citizens of the Empire and proud of it. Well, most of us anyway.
Don't believe I've seen you before. Are you new to Balmora? If you travel much, I would love for you to check on my son, Gals Arethi. Mom Alexia blessed me with many children. Sadly, they all went their separate ways. Perhaps you know Adreno Arethi? I'm quite proud of her, but wish she were closer. Turek was always a dutiful son, but his duty took him to the Indorals in the mainland. Lena is very kind, but she is also a Telvanni. A contradiction, I know. Gals Arethi, my other son, is a sailor. You deliver a letter to him to remind him of his mother? Okay, I guess I can deliver a letter. I'll be happy to hear from him. He may be the spotted guar of the family, but I love him all the same. Let me write out that letter for you. M. Oh, and yes. And there. Just deliver this to Gals Arethi. His ship visits Sadrith Mora regularly, so that's the best place to find him. Pay you when you deliver it. Okay, and now I do want to ask you about Pavia. Haven't seen anyone there like that recently. Tried asking at the corner clubs? Corner clubs, eh? Now I need to go to Sadrith Mora at some point.
Waiting.
I'll start with the 8 plates, and then if that doesn't work, I will go to the south wall. I consider the 8 plates a corner club. I don't know if it actually is considered a corner club, but start with that. Start with the 8 plates, which seems to be a bit more palatable to Outlanders, and then do the south wall where Thieves Guild makes its home. Red period for this inn is finished.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Our doors are always open.
Know someone named Tavia? that has been here.
He is a hard man, all right. I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
That has been here. Okay, so this is not the corner club I should be asking at. I'm not going anywhere near the one that the Kimona Tong run because, you know. Ender. Then again, aren't we all Outlanders? This isn't just my journey, this is our journey.
I've got my eye on you, Outlander.
Our adventure. This is our character. Everybody who watches this has a say in how things go. So if you want to see something happen, if you want a decision to be made, you want things to be done a certain way, let me know, because that's the joy of doing a series on the internet. If I wanted to make the decisions all by myself, I'd play it and wouldn't upload.
If you're here for small talk, move along.
Avia? Talk to book upstairs. I mean, you helped me find Caius, maybe you can help me find Tavia. No Tavia has been a guest here, but a red-haired Redguard calling herself Ruthara stayed here some time ago. She seemed only lightly injured, but her clothes were bloody and torn. I believe Sugar Lips may have lanced into her. I need to talk to Sugar
really
Lips
can't
Abasi.
help you, stranger.
Well, your father will never give his blessing to, but let's be honest, dear, that's what you want to hear. No,
Bacon, Habasi would never steal from a guest.
Ring, but under the starlight, you can grasp her tight. This one weaves a song, she'll sing it to you all day long. Will you love her? Will you love her?
Oh, I did not want that to happen.
She'll steal 1,000 jewels, she'll even play the fool. Say you love her, say you love her.
Screw it, I'm gonna have to go and buy myself a Helvani Bug Musk from Ajira, and then we'll try this again. At least that'll boost my personality a little bit, maybe help with the beach stuff.
I'm so hungry. I could eat a rat.
I have a good recipe for that. I mean, I did. No, Ajira carries bug musk, so get some bug musk from it. Because right now the only lead I have is Sugar Lips Habasi, and I kind of need that.
I don't have any duties for someone of your rank. Why don't you speak with Ajira downstairs? I believe she may have some small...
If there's an illusion spell, spell me charm, that would also be nice.
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself.
Don't have any.
Looking for something in particular?
What about you, Miss Orc Lady? Oop.
What, are you deaf? No interruptions, I can't think.
Okay.
Why walk when I can guide?
Bug musk. Or not. advise anything, so I guess we are not doing that anytime
What
soon.
can Jeep do for you?
What assistance do you need?
What can we do? Long shot, but do you know anybody?
I don't have any due.
I was hoping to do that quest, but we kind of just completely pissed off the one person who can. You know what? Forget that for now. Let's go to Caldera. There's a Blades trainer over in Caldera that we can talk to. We've done everything we can for the Blades trainers here in Balmora. We did everything we could for Alone over in Satanin. So now it's just a matter of what can we do for the rest of them. We can't do anything for Tiermalin right now. So I guess we'll just make our way over to Caldera. There. Too bad you can't actually utilize the recipes you get. A cooking system would actually be kind of cool in here, kind of like how it works. One that kind of works like how it works in Outward. I don't know. Maybe there's even a mod for cooking. I don't know. Probably part of the survival mods, honestly. I mean, point of an RPG is to add. It's about roleplay. Adding as many opportunities to roleplay as possible is always cool. This is a new one. I'm in the middle of recording and my dogs have come in. They decided they wanted to come and see what I was doing because they heard me talking. Little Yorkies. Not very bright. But they're cute. Head over here to Caldera. And I gotta check the topic for the blade. The Rain Leorian. Her half-timber and stone hut sits between the twin towers of the North Gate and the gun. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. The shadows are certainly something. What do you two doing? Dumb. Pepper. They're just
Bards. Now there's
being dumb.
worthy of absolutely nothing.
Dumb little puppies. But they're not really puppies. One of them is.
By the gods, you tourists are a nuisance.
This is the place we want to go. So this is a place we're going to go.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Welcome, Novice Falvasathan. Therain Leorian is my name, mage is my trade. I'd be happy to share a little advice or Morrowind lore with a fellow blade, or maybe you'd like to catch up on the latest rumor. Let's ask about Morrowind lore first. Weapons and armor are less effective when they get warm. No. Rumors? Got something that'll interest you. Say Shank, the Redguard tavern owner. Well, he ain't as innocent as he seems. Word is, he killed his wife and buried her right behind his own inn, using the very shovel he displays so proudly. They call it Shank's shovel, but some people say it has become Sarah's grave. A lot of rumors about Shank. Even we don't know much about his background. He's not a time-traveling Daedra plotting the downfall of the Caldera mining company. Honestly, did you ever hear anything as ridiculous as some of these stories? That's about as much as I can tell you with certainty. Okay, and do you have any orders for me? Blades trainer here in Caldera. Not have orders from Caius? If you're volunteering, I need some help stopping the glass smugglers at the Caldera mine. Glass smugglers. I did not misspeak. There's plenty of ebony smuggling here, but I have several leads on that. Someone is smuggling glass, perhaps from Ghostgate, through Caldera, but I don't know how they're doing it. I had one idea that I need to check on, but there's a small problem. I think they might be using the skies. I don't like flying, or floating, or levitating. Whatever you call it, it upsets my stomach. But someone needs to patrol the skies over the Caldera mine and look for anyone else flying. If you see someone, interrogate them. Feel free to bluff that you're an Imperial agent if you can, and search them for raw glass or any other contraband. Have some levitation potions if you're up for it. Levitation? Sounds fun! Here are the potions. Single one may not last long enough to get high enough and stay up long enough, and pay attention to the potion wearing off as well as the skies. Caius would be very upset if you fell to your death. Yeah, he probably wouldn't be very happy. Sarah Shank. See, a few months ago, Sarah Shank, that's Shank's wife, vanished without a trace. It was like she disappeared into thin air. Now, normally people would expect her husband to be distraught, desperate to find her, but Shank, he ain't saying a word, refuses to talk about it, as if he's hiding something. And the town folks, well, they suspect foul play. There are whispers in the streets, suspicions that he had a hand in her disappearance. I guess I also need to ask her about the blades training. Of course we can train you. You pay, of course, but much less than you would outside the blades. And may I suggest you find someone to teach you the detect enchantment spell? Whenever you're exploring, it's good to know where enchanted items are. Sometimes that's where dangerous enemies are, holding the enchanted items. Sometimes that shows hidden items from view in deep pools or on high ledges. See Laros Uvain, the Nightblade, at the Caldera's Governor Hall.
These dark
If you're here for a chit-chat, move along.
I think we'll start with doing what she just said. We have money. A little bit of money. We might have enough money for the detect enchantment spell, which I believe is a mysticism spell. So we'll do that. We will pick up detect enchantment.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Laros Uvain. Detect enchantment for 101. Full trap would also be nice, but I don't have the money for it right now. That said, if I do this quest for her...
The prey approaches.
On your way.
One about checking the skies over the mine, maybe I can. You're a mining company. Head our way up to the mine. head up to the mine, we will pop a flight potion. What is this place? Not know. Now is not the time. Sorry, sir, are you naked? Hail and well met, friend, stranger. As ye can plainly see, I require some assistance if ye be kind enough to grant it. I need help finding a festering witch who has robbed me blind and left me for... I'm not about to help you right now, but that sounds like something I can do later on. This is where we're going to go. Our mining company is up this way, according to the sign there. I can barely read, but I could see that it said Caldera stuff underneath it. So that probably is the Caldera Mining Company. Mine's closed. I was given these flight potions. Flying. Cliff racer there. I'm gonna get myself up to higher ground before the thing wears off. Loaded cliff race. Had raw glass on it? What? While flying over the Caldera mine, I spotted and killed a cliff racer. Had raw glass in its stomach. This one comes after me, then. Back down to town. Way for me to get into town over here? I mean, technically there is. Oh, I can use a spring heal charm. I don't even need to use one of my...
Yes, Outlander?
Keep walking.
Talk to... Found something. Actually, it's about the glass smugglers. Saw a bloated cliff racer. Kill it and see if there was something inside. The long shot, but maybe the smugglers are using cliff racers to move the glass. It would mean a powerful mage is working with them to control the cliff racers. Here, I just received more levitation potion. Take them and patrol over the Caldera mine again. The smugglers are probably up on the cliffs around the mine or just beyond them. Patrol all around the mine and try to find them. See them, try and trick them into reading this divine intervention scroll. I've alerted the local temple to watch for smugglers. If not, you can arrest them, or if you must, kill them.
May I help you?
If you're here for a chit-chat, move along.
Yes, Outlander?
That spring heal charm is going to come in handy. Having that fortify acrobatics of 125, that's It's a quick enchantment, but it's a function. Cliff Racer again. Not a bloated. Thought I had taken it. Take a quick look. Also, what you're looking at is yet another mod. That would be the Caldera Mine Expanded, which is awesome. It really makes mine feel like a big source of ebony. Look at this. It's basically a giant quarry. And to look on cliffs around. I'm gonna make my way along this cliff face here. And if I need to take another potion to fly up, I'll take another potion to fly up. Guess we'll stick close to Caldera for now. So I think part of the reason why I never really played a mage before, like I never really dabbled in the magic system, something about my brain tells me that using magic is cheap. I don't know why. I have no idea where I get that from. This is a cool spot. Someone down there. That who I'm looking for? Are you the glass smuggler? Are you the person I'm supposed to be chasing down? Here, another cliff racer. Marksman, sneak, and walk. Wait, no, don't think you are. Their pill. Off, so let's pop one again so we don't end up falling to our death, because like I said. Oh! Are you who I'm looking for?
I'm waiting.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Glass smugglers? Haha, no, we were just, training cliff racers to do tricks. You read this scroll for me? You saying Ashlanders can't read. Okay, this says, and your journal has been updated. I have brought the smugglers to justice and should report back to Serene in Caldera. Right. We managed to get that stuff done for our friend here in Caldera. Let's go back and turn that in, see if we get anything interesting. I mean, got a dagger from Nine Toes. Got... What did Alone give us again? I know the guy, crazy guy from Underwater gave us the soul gem he had swallowed, but I don't know if out of the to Caldera, because there's the fork in the road where we down the Nyx Hound for Nine Toes. We'll just follow the road back into Caldera and then get whatever it is we can get. And maybe we'll hang around Caldera for a little bit. I mean, there is that mystery about the thing going on with Shank. Maybe we could look into that. It seems like freelance work, too. Let's get going. Just a whole bunch of fun creatures. Well, we are back in Caldera. Back to Caldera.
A real do.
Talk to Serene and let her know that we have found and brought the glass smugglers to justice. Excellent work, Falvis. Smugglers will be interrogated and maybe we can find out who is behind. They would need to be cooperating with a powerful mage to charm cliff racers long enough to send them all the way to Caldera. I ordered these flying goggles to avoid having to keep buying potions, but now I won't be needing them. That's
I must say, I find you most interesting.
flying goggles.
Keep walking.
A 70.10 second levitation spell on a light armored helmet. If I were to... Ooh. Okay. That's nice. Alright. Well,
I only have a few moments.
done what we can here. I think that what we'll do now is we will save. We'll call this one... Caldera. Helped out the Caldera Blades trainer. Think that is where we will end this episode today. Thank you again for all the support that you guys have given. And when we return, I think we will head over to Shank's Shovel and try to figure out what is going on with this Sarah Shank thing. Thank you again. Bye.